What's up, guys? So yeah, today's Boruto episode. I haven't done I think the last two episodes, which were fine, to be honest. The best part really of I think episode 8 was seeing Tonore and seeing that sort of connect with Boruto's storyline. It's good because of the fact that we thought the last was just sort of a one-off for him, but no, it was. It seems to be that they're going to be using his character, which is nice. So there's going to be a big connection there with the Moon and his clan, especially when you consider the fact that it seems that the Hugo clan is going to be getting a lot more depth here than they did in Shippuden, considering that was all about the Uchiha. So now we're going to get the Hyugos, so that's good in a way. We're getting different clans, basically. I still want to know what Minato's clan was, the Namazakis or whatever. Those guys were just sort of very much forgotten. Like we never got anything about them. So yeah, very disappointed about that aspect of the story. But yeah, that was a decent episode. Episode 9 was a very good one because we got very good action scenes, and we got a lot of depth and character development for Hanabi, who's never been developed really at all, except for maybe those 2 filler episodes we got of her. But here, she was given amazing character development. You know, she was a very caring aunt who's also very playful and wants to help Boruto out and is a very good fighter, and especially her dad, Harashi, I think. He was always a sort of mean-spirited father, I guess. He cared in the long run, but he always felt strict. And the fact that he's such a caring granddad, like, that's amazing to see. Especially the sequence when him and Naruto are just sitting down, talking. And Naruto, he's not just, he's not being Hokage here. He's being Naruto. He's being the father. He's being the son-in-law. And he's been very adult and very respectful, so that's very good to see how far he's grown as a character. And again, the action was very, very good last episode. The second half, in terms of story, was a bit meh and disappointing, but just to see Boruto and Sarada sort of teaming up to take on that dude, Kagemasa, I think, I guess it was good in terms of the action. But yeah, this week's episode is okay, but it does set something up very major towards the end, which was very unexpected actually. So we've got Boruto, Shikadai, and Mitsuki trying to find ghosts, as it were. That's what Boruto is now calling them. He's calling them ghosts, and he's trying to find them using his eye, and he's pretty much having very bad luck, and to the point where he's skipping school and getting in trouble. And where we see Shino actually doing something very supportive, which is set all of the students up to go to work placements. But when he goes to Boruto and Shikadai, he's pretty much telling them, yeah, you can choose whatever job you want, in case. He's pretty much saying, I'm giving you this assignment so you can go, do something, but at the same time, it's for you mostly so you can go and do your thing. Like, don't say it, and that's very nice to see Shino do secretly anyway. So he's not just a kind of one-off guy that keeps getting beretted or no. He's actually helping these guys out in his own way, and that's nice to see. So very good teaching from Shino there. So we see these guys deciding to join a post office because, yeah, at least this way you're getting out and doing and going around the town and delivering posts, and at the same time seeing the town and seeing potentially the dangers that might happen. And of course that doesn't occur, and in the end they just sort of mess up what they're delivering the post and that, so it kind of backfires on them until we get to the end of the episode where they hear about some guy that's going on a rampage, and they get that he's already been dealt with. And that's when we lead into Sai, because he comes into this episode. He gets introduced, and it's great to see Sai. He's not the best character in the world, but it's just nice to see him. I was one of the, I like all the characters in Shippuden as a whole, so just to see them growing up and maturing, that's nice to see. We get a very good moment with Hinata and Naruto as a couple, just Naruto coming home, like, because he realizes he has to stay over the night, and this is after Sai comes and visits him, and they're investigating what's going on with these guys, because apparently these guys are getting their chakra sucked out, and apparently it's related to the Foundation. So the Foundation isn't as dead as we all thought they were, and it seems Sai even tells him they heard of Foundation members who were working on this weapon, basically on a chakra weapon, on weapon technology, in order to suck out the chakra of people and gather it and amass it. And apparently, yeah, this seems to be somewhat related to that. So Sai is now doing his thing regarding the Foundation, and we still don't know who the mastermind is. I'm starting to think this might tie into Naruto Gaiden, and they're going to make that dude who ends up cloning all those guys, the main villain of this, because we do find out that whoever is stealing chakra is also using the Hashirama cells. My first point of thought was it's probably Orochimaru, but Orochimaru has Mitsuki there doing his own little investigation as well. So I'm thinking these are all aligned in some way. And whoever's using the Hashirama cells, again, is tying in with the Foundation revelation as well. So this is all connected some way. But whether it's that guy or not from the Guy Dead, and they're going to be making this into a big sort of episode, remains to be seen. But yeah, in terms of finding that out, that was very good. In terms of the rest of it, it was okay. It's nothing great, but it's nice to see the interactions that now Boruto has with the various characters. We even get a little more with Boruto and Naruto as well. And yeah, it's definitely not bad. It's sort of starting to get going, and it appears that next episode we're gonna be getting the reveal of who the mastermind may be in that. This episode does end with another rampage going on at the water purification plant. I have to say, if there's one thing that this episode served to do, it's give us an idea of what Konoha looks like now. We've got fire stations, we got post offices, we've got a water purification club, we've got a fireworks station. There's a lot going on here, and a police force now as well. So yeah, it's very, very modernized basically, and it's great to see these different locations now, to see how Konoha has grown over the years. It's crazy to think that it went from something from Naruto's era to this. Like, it's very, very, very modern now, and that's insane. But also cool at the same time, because it means we're probably going to see a lot of different things now as the show goes on. But yeah, as a whole, it's a decent episode, and it ends with, like I said, a rampage, and some of the students are from Boruto's Academy are there, and they appear to be hurt and injured. And next episode seems to deal with the ramifications of that. But yeah, as a whole, it seems that this storyline of whatever it is starting to get a move on now. I'm wondering how long we're going to be in this arc, but again, I do think it's probably going to tie in with the Gaiden, and that's going to be its own thing, and that's going to be extended as well, which will be fun to see, especially because Sasuke will probably come back in that arc as well, obviously, and we'll get to spend more time with Sarada. But whether they're going to try and change it up a bit maybe and add Boruto to it, that remains to be seen as well. But as a whole, decent episode. Can't wait to see next week's. And yeah, as always guys, like and subscribe, whatever, and I shall see you when I shall see you. Take care and bye.